Hey y'all, welcome back to Gish Gets Fit. Today's video I am so excited about. Today is going to be a $50 grocery haul, but it's also going to be what I ate this week. So this is a $50 vegan grocery haul, all from Walmart. I got 39 items. I think you guys are gonna be really amazed with what I come up with for this week. So this is for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and 2 snacks every single day for 2 people. Okay, breakfast, my husband doesn't really eat breakfast, but it's beside the point. So this is for a week of meals for 2 people. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got. This is all at Walmart, our neighborhood market Walmart. I wish I had an Aldi because I could have got a lot more for 50 bucks or even reduced my budget, but I'm really happy with all this. Can't wait to show you guys what I make with it. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I got were some stir-fry rice noodles. So I'm going to be using these in a stir-fry. The ingredients are just rice and water. These are delicious. I use these all the time in a variety of things. And you can find these at Walmart. Of course, everything is. This is one of those, I wouldn't say splurge items, but kind of. This is the Sam's Choice Salsa Verde. It's $1.98 for a 16-ounce jar. Now they do make more cost-effective salsas. There was like a 20-something ounce jar for $1.50, I believe. But I've tried a lot of different salsas at Walmart, and this one is one of my favorites. So when you're gonna be just using a little bit at a time for something, I feel like it's worth it to just splurge for the extra flavor. The next thing that we have is a pack of the Great Value 30 white corn tortillas. I'm gonna be using these and black bean taquitos. Then I have some organic tofu, extra firm, and this is going to be for some tofu fried rice. And then I have 2 seasoning packets here. So for this, I'm assuming that you have salt, pepper, maybe some oil, and then also maybe cinnamon. Cinnamon is the only thing that's not included in here as a spice that I may use this week. But I did buy some taco seasoning mix and some chili seasoning mix to flavor some things for this week. Then also for dry goods, I have a box of whole wheat rotini. This is 0 points on Weight Watchers. Of course, it's vegan. This is just whole wheat durum flour, and that's it. And then some soy sauce, less sodium. This is $1.32. This is the Walmart brand, which is fine. Leave that where, yeah. This one is a can of chili ready tomatoes. I wanted fire roasted tomatoes, but they didn't have any brand. But this should still be good. This has dehydrated onion, garlic powder, chili powder, celery, green bell pepper, paprika, citric acid. So it's got lots of spices in it, so I figured this would be really great. And then I'm also gonna use the chili seasoning mix. Then for beans, I have a 1-pound package of pinto beans. These are dried. And then I have a 1-pound package of black beans, also dried. And then I have a can of no salt added dark kidney beans. I needed less of these than the others, so I just bought 1 can. It was cheaper to do it that way. These black beans are gonna be used in a couple different recipes. I also bought this tomato basil garlic pasta sauce for the pasta. And this is just the Walmart brand as well. It says in every half cup of pasta sauce, there's a full serving of veggies, which is really awesome. The next thing I bought, and this is for snack this week, is yellow popcorn. I mean, these are just kernels. It's $1.66 for 32 ounces of kernels, the best. And you can air pop it or you can do it in oil. And then I've got a frozen bag of peas and carrots. Usually I just buy the peas, but I did want to go a little bit extra, I guess, and get the peas and carrots. I'm going to use these in a couple of different recipes this week. And then I also bought I'm going kind of the pre-packaged things here. I've got 2 pounds of brown rice. It's just plain brown rice. And then 2 pounds of white rice. Again, most recipes either have potatoes or rice to kind of be a base. And then I got 1 package of white mushrooms. I wanted the Bella mushrooms, but they were a little bit more expensive, and these will be just fine for what I'm making. I got a 3-pound bag of Gala apples for snacks. I got a 3-pound bag of sweet potatoes. And then I purchased 2 5-pound bags of russet potatoes. If they had a 10-pound, I would have purchased that, but they only had 5, and these are the cheapest potatoes, $2.77 a bag, I think. So I've got 2 of these. And then I have a $1.97, how big is this? 16-ounce bag of kale. This is my greens for the week. One of the cheapest greens, super versatile, and I can't wait to show you how I'm gonna use this. Then, because I love adding small bits of flavor, especially when you're on a tight budget, I bought an entire, let's see here, I think it's 3-pound bag of onions. Yeah, 3-pound bag of onions for like $2 and some change. These are yellow onions. 82 cents. I bought a 1-pound bag of carrots. And then I have 5 bananas, exactly 5. I have 1 avocado. I have 3 broccoli crowns. So one of my tips for if you're picking out broccoli and it's done by weight is look for ones with shorter stalks. So I actually found a lot of broccoli that had like super long stalks, like out to here. If you're not gonna eat that, why are you going for that? You know what I mean? So try to grab a little bit more like shorter ones with a big crown on it. That way you get the most for your money, because usually broccoli is by pound. I bought 2 fresh jalapeños. I wanted the green chilies in a can, but they didn't have like the cheap small bag. 2 Roma tomatoes. This came out to like 20 something cent. One fell on my way in. I have 2 lemons and 1 lime. This lime was a last second purchase because I had like 50 something cent left and limes were 40 something cent. So, and then 2 lemons. 2 bulbs of garlic. I love garlic. It's going to be such a great way to get flavor into so many of the meals for the week. And then finally, I have 5 ears of fresh corn. These were 25 cents each. So I went with these because I was going to get some frozen corn and then just a couple of fresh ears of corn. They were actually out of the 84-cent bag of frozen corn. And then I really didn't want canned corn. I mean, I like canned corn, but I figured at 24 cents each, I would just go ahead and get a couple extra of those fresh ears of corn, and then I'll just cut them off and use them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this part of the video. Now you're going to see me make some of the recipes for these ingredients. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with an onion, and this is going to be for our potato kale soup. So basically, I'm not going to show you everything I'm eating this week because this video would be forever long. So I'm going to give you a little snapshot, and I do have some more recipes coming that I did have planned for this week. So I'm just going to chop up an onion, and this is one of those whole onions that we bought. They're relatively small, so just kind of chop it up into chunks. It's going to get blended anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. And then you're going to do some garlic, and this is going to be about 3 cloves or so. You can choose however much you want, but I really like mine kind of garlicky. So I'm going with a lot here. And if you have a garlic crusher, you can use that. But I'm going to just chop it the old-fashioned way here. And then once that's all chopped up, you're going to see that I'm just going to put it in a pot with some water, and we're going to saute it for about 5 to 7 minutes. But first, we have some potatoes. We have 6 potatoes, and we're going to put them in 3 groups. 2 groups. One of those is going to be peeled, and one is unpeeled. So 3 peeled and 3 unpeeled potatoes, and we're going to chop them all the same. Once the onions and garlic start to smell nice and fragrant, you're going to add in actually a 1.5 tablespoons or so of that taco seasoning. And that's really going to give a lot of flavor to this. Typically, potato kale soup is made with sausage, but we're doing this vegan style. So now I'm adding those 3 peeled and chopped chopped potatoes to the pot with about 2 cups of water. You're just going to put this on a simmer, about medium heat or so, for 15 minutes. You can go ahead and cover it with a lid. Once those potatoes are nice and soft, you're going to pull out your immersion blender and blend this until smooth. If you don't have an immersion blender, you can use a regular blender. Just be careful with the hot liquid. And then once all this is blended together, you're going to add in the rest of the potatoes, stir it up, add about 3 cups of water, and let it simmer for about 20 more minutes. Once the potatoes are nice and soft, you're going to add in 3 cups of torn up kale without the big stems, and this is from that big bag of kale that we purchased. So I like to just go ahead and serve mine pretty immediately. You can let it cook a little longer if you like, but I like for the kale to have some texture. And then I just add some salt to taste, and that's it. And you're ready to go, and we're going to go ahead and move on to our next recipe, which is chili fries. So for the chili, we're just going to add in that canned tomatoes that we bought with 3 of these cans worth of water. And then we're going to add in a cup of black beans, a cup of pinto beans, and about 3/4 of that chili seasoning packet that we bought, and also the can of kidney beans that we have rinsed and drained. And then I'm just going to put that in my Instant Pot on the chili setting for 1 hour and 45 minutes because I really like it to all come together. While the chili cooks, I've just cut some of those other potatoes into steak fries. I'm going to put them in the air fryer for 20 minutes on 390. Look how beautiful and crisp. And then I'm just going to top it with my chili. And next I just want to show you that I cut up that broccoli and it's going to get steamed to eat with my potatoes for breakfast. And then for lunches, I'm going to be doing this rotini pasta with the sauce with some extra kale, onions, and garlic. And then the final thing I'm going to show you guys are these black bean taquitos I've made. So all I did was put a cup of black beans in my Instant Pot and covered it with water, added a jalapeno, half an onion, and 2 cloves of garlic. And then also just the remaining of that chili seasoning. And then I used an immersion blender and whisked it all up. And then my husband brought me some of those corn tortillas that he heated up in the microwave. And you just spoon a little bit of the black bean mixture, put in the tortilla, roll it up. And then you can fry these, bake these, or like me, I put them in the air fryer. I put them about 2 to 3 minutes per side. All I did was spray it with some cooking spray. And you want to make sure to check on these because they will get really crispy really fast. And this is the last recipe I showed you today. And I hope you like this video. Subscribe, and I will be showing my tofu fried rice recipe soon, as well as 3 vegan healthy breakfast ideas. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day.